Hey, this is Jackie with Tomball Digital Marketing, and I just want to shoot you over the quick little video that we were telling you guys about. I'm just going to go over a couple tips and tricks that you guys could do that would help bring in more business using your website and your Google My Business profile. So I have your website pulled up, and the layout looks good and clean. Let's scroll through and check some things out. So my biggest suggestion for you guys would be to add some content on here. It's basically the words on the page that explains what you do, the service areas that you're in, the services that you provide. But the biggest thing you want to add in the content are keywords that you want to be found for. This is really going to help to broaden your audience. Google likes to see in between 1,500 and 2,000 words on your homepage. And the reason is because Google basically sends out robots that crawl your website and look for those keywords in the content. So the more content you have, the more the robots are able to crawl. And then therefore bring in more business with those keywords. And I'll kind of go into what some of those are here in just a minute. I do also suggest adding a little form up top, and that would help people fill it out, get you leads quicker. So now I input your information into a tool that I use called Ahrefs, and we'll look over here first at the UR and the DR. That's the strength and the trust that your site has with Google. Now this is on a scale of 100, so you want to keep the numbers pretty balanced and constantly moving up. So you guys definitely have some things that you could do that would help you balance these numbers and keep them moving forward. And so I'll go into that. You guys have 60 backlinks. Those are coming from 20 referring domains or websites. Now, what a backlink is, it's your website linked to another site that points direction back to you. But not all backlinks are the same. So some are going to be spammy and some are going to be more authoritative. So you really want to go after the backlinks that are more authoritative and relative to the niche that you're in. Those are great. Something that's really going to send power to your site. And then right here, you guys aren't currently coming up for any keywords, so I'll show you what your competition's doing. So when I Google roofers in Sacramento, what comes up first are the ads, which is definitely something that works really well when done right. That way you can get leads quickly. You just have to make sure you're doing it right, so you don't want to add, a bunch of expenses for cost per click. And then going down, we have the map pack and the Google My Business profiles. So you really want to manage your Google My Business on the reg. You want to add photos and you want to make posts and get all the reviews up, because you really want to come up in this top 3 right here. What's going to happen is about 30 to 40% of traffic is going to go to your website or give you a call right from this area. So it's definitely beneficial to do so in multiple areas, not just Sacramento, because I do know you guys service multiple areas. So then going into the organics, you have Yelp, and there's like Better Business Bureau, Home Advisor. Your first actual competitor would be Bernardino Roofing. And going through their site, see they have a little form here for people to fill out and get that lead pretty quickly. But they do have some content on here, but not really as much as Google would like to see. So that does play in your benefit. So by adding those 1,500 to 2,000 words on your site with the keywords, that will help you move past them. And then looking at them in Ahrefs here, so their strength and trust is decent, but this number, this DR, the trust can definitely use some work. So again, plays in your favor. They have 484 backlinks. Those are coming from 127 referring domains. So a good plan of action would be to match the amount of referring domains that they have and then beat them out by at least 100. And remember, you want to go after the quality links. And then they're coming up for 182 keywords. So going into some of those and explaining, so there's like roofing Sacramento. There's 400 people a month that look up that keyword. Roofing Company Sacramento, 350 people. Roofer Sacramento, 250. Roof Repair Sacramento, 250. Let's see, Roof Contractor Sacramento, 60 people right there. Roof Replacement Sacramento, there's 40 people a month that look that up. Another 50, 60. So just right there is a good quick little example of a handful of keywords that would be beneficial to add to your content and start linking for, because once you start ranking, a percentage of that volume, the total volume, is going to go to your site, and then a percentage of that is going to either fill out a form or give you a call, and then depending on your closing rate, turn into a customer. And so going into the other competitor that's ranking on the first page as well is the Roofer Sacramento, the Trademark. Going down and looking at them. So they don't really have a lot of content either. They have some, but I would definitely suggest matching it and beating it in every way. So kind of looking at their metrics here. So we have a 7 and 21. Again, this is going to be beneficial for you as well. I think they're pulling in their trust from their main source. It looks like there's other businesses that are in other multiple locations. So this is for the Sacramento location. And then we have 3.77 thousand backlinks coming from 352 referring domains. And they're coming up for 434 keywords. So again, I would match the amount of referring domains and beat them out by at least 100. And then we can take a little peek again on some keywords here. Let's see, Roofing Company Sacramento, again, 350. A lot of these same ones. So if you like Service Modesto, Roofing Modesto, there's 300. And again, this is just in Sacramento. So this would be applicable to any areas that you are in, and then you can add that service page and the content and add the keywords in those areas. Certain things like, let's see, like roofers near me, something like that would not necessarily, like this roofing specialist near me. So something like that is not a buyer intent keyword. They're not implementing into the actual area that you're in. So you kind of want to stay away from stuff that are pretty general. You want to go with something that is going to send somebody in that is looking for a roof right now in your area. And then lastly, I just want to touch on citations. And what a citation is your business name, address, and phone number in things like Yellow Pages and Yelp. There's thousands of websites like this. You really want to go out and get as many as possible. Google is a huge popularity contest, and you want to be the popular website to be able to start ranking on the first page. So you want to go out and grab as many as you can and make sure that information is completely accurate. And then if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. And I do hope this video was helpful, and I would love to hear some feedback from you. Thank you so much.